What is going on, Internet? My name is Lou, and I make Linux videos. So those of you who may be eagerly trying to install Ubuntu 14.04 just to try out what's going to be the next big release from Canonical in the Ubuntu team may run into a specific error when trying to add PPAs. Now, I've added a few PPAs and I've only run into this error one time, but I'm going to show you guys how to fix it if this happens to you. So one of the packages that I always install is Handbrake. I love Handbrake. As you can see, it's the open source video transcoder. It's got a lot of different uses, but it's a package that I really like. And I've been using this for a long time, so it's one of those must-haves for me. So if we go over to the Ubuntu PPA page, now for those of you that may be new to Linux, I'm going to show you how to actually add a PPA tonight as well. We come down over here and we see under the series that Trusty, which is going to be the next release of Ubuntu 14.04, is not listed. Now, one word of caution before we move forward. Each of these releases has specific packages and dependencies that are unique to that release. Now, those libraries and packages and dependencies may be shared between certain releases, but inevitably they always either get revved, which is revised and updated, or some of the packages or libraries may even get deprecated, which means they get rid of them completely. So this is going to, your mileage may vary on this process, so just be aware that when you implement the fix I'm showing you tonight, that you could run into a couple of issues here or there. I have not yet, however, it is possible. But again, just pay attention to what goes on in your terminal and you should be okay. So first things first, we're going to add this particular PPA. So we're going to take this line right here. We're going to copy it. We're going to open up another terminal. And we're going to add this PPA. We do so by sudo apt add repository, and then we paste in the name of the PPA, hit enter, supply your password. It's going to say press enter to continue. Now we've added that PPA. Now we need to do an update. Simple sudo apt-get update. Now I want you to pay attention to the very end of this update. We should be getting some 404 errors. Anytime now. Now the reason why we're going to be getting these 404 errors is because we're trying to add a PPA to the Trusty release. And as you could see from the Handbrake PPA page, there is no release yet for Trusty. Okay, so how do we fix this? Well, first things first, we're going to put ourselves within the etc apt sources directory. Actually, you know what? Just the apt directory. Hit ls. What we're going to do is we're going to do a nano sources.list. So this here is all of the sources that come with Ubuntu by default. But if you notice, there is no PPAs in here. Those are actually in a different place. So we're going to exit out of that. And now we're going to go into the CD. We're going to copy ourselves within the sources.list.d directory. Going to hit ls. Now in here is all of our PPAs. So you see I've got Dropbox, Google Chrome, Simple Screen Recorder, we've got a Numix, we've got Steam, Handbrake, and my Xorg Edgers. So what we want to do is you can use nano. Actually, we're going to want to do sudo nano and the Handbrake trusty.list file. Hit enter. Now, if we come right over here on the top line that's not commented, which means it doesn't have that hashtag at the beginning, it's the very top line. You see where it says Trusty? We're going to get rid of the word Trusty and type in the word raring. Now, if you notice at the bottom where it says it's got the word exit. So to exit, we hit Control X. is going to ask us if we want to save. Hit yes or no. We're going to hit Y for yes. And file name to write, you're just going to hit enter. So now if we just do a nano and we come all the way down to the line, end of the line here, we see that it has raring. All right, we're going to hit CD to put us back to just a blank prompt here, and we're going to do another update. And if all went well, this should actually fix our problem. And we should not get our 404 errors anymore. Fingers crossed. Any day now. And perfect. Everything went well. All right. So now sudo apt-get install Handbrake GTK. I've already got that installed because I went through this process already. But as you can see, that one little edit fixed our problem. Now, I chose raring because it's the current Ubuntu release. It's the one that's closest to the one that we're going to be using. You don't want to select a much older release, again, because you run into chances of the dependencies being a lot different. So stick to the one that's the release that's most current to the one you're that you're on right now, and that should get you to where you want to be. But pay attention what goes on in the terminal, because there could be some stuff that gets messed up related to dependencies, again, depending on the package you're trying to install. So just keep an eye on what's going on. But if you run into that issue, that is one way on how to fix it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, give it a thumbs up, share it on Google+, and if you want to come and chat with me or anyone else who follows my channel, you can do so in IRC. The channel's on Freenode, and it is #YouTubeLou. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, we'll catch you later.